time for the sprint cars at Bridgeport Speedway. Here they come. Jasper Sprint Car Feature is underway down the back straightaway. Joe Thuet grabbing the early lead. Look out, turn 2. That could have been dangerous. We have only one car sitting over there in the turn. Unbelievable. Motoring into the turn, Joe Thuet with the early lead once again. In the Boeing helicopter, credit union number 76 as they head down the back straightaway. Scott McLaren now battling for the number 2 spot with Dave Brown. Dave goes by. He's up into the second spot. First time by Joe Thuet is your leader. Dave Brown is in second spot. McLaren battling Jeff Foot for the number 3 position. Out of the turn, Jeff Foot putting the heat on Scott McLaren as they head down the back straightaway. Behind him, Mark Bittner and the 84 of Johnny Wires. The field now stretching out just a little bit up front. Your leader is Joe Thuet. Brown, McLaren, Foot, Bittner, here's Wires, then Muller, Stevie Schmidt, and John Brenfleck, and the 00 of Shane Smith. Heading down the back straightaway, John Wires now feeling the heat from his nephew Jim as they motor down the back straightaway. Jim Wires, the feature winner last week, put on that brilliant move during his qualifying heat tonight. Here comes Foot battling McLaren. Now Jim Wires inside John. 17 of Swanson pulling off the track on the back straightaway. He's in the infield. Jim Wires on the inside. John Wires on the outside. Jim and John, nephew and uncle, battling down the back. Side by side. John on the outside and Jimmy on the inside. Meanwhile, battle for third. Mark Bittner trying to chase after Jeff Foot and Scott McLaren. And now Jeff Foot going by McLaren for third. Whoa, in turn number 1 we have a car. Oh, upside down. Conditions. The Speedway when they get to turn 3. It brings him around. Here's the green. Thuet on the gas brings him down. Battle now brewing for the 4th spot. McLaren feeling the heat from Jimmy Wires down the back straightaway to make that Mark Bittner. Then Jimmy Wires behind him. Shane Smith battling John Wires on the back straightaway. Here comes your leader pulling away. Joe Thuet down the straightaway with 5 on the board. Look at this action. Foot, Bittner, McLaren, Wires, Smith, Brent Fleck. He gets by Johnny Wires heading down into the turn. Johnny Wires dropping back a few spots now out of the turn. Down the back straightaway, one car looks like he might be in trouble on the back straightaway. Look out! We've got trouble on the backstretch, yellow out. And we've got Jeff Foot next in line. Here they come out of the corner back to green. Dave Brown way upstairs with a 22. Whoa, turn 2, we've got cars in trouble. One car into the tire. Yellow lights coming on. We've got 3 or 4 cars involved. Brown up front, ready to go racing. Here they come. We have a green. Joe Thuet maintaining the lead on the restart now. Dave Brown, no challenge on the leader. Jeff Foot behind him and Mark Bittner, Mr. Twister behind him. The 2 number 15s now battling for the 3rd spot. Here comes your leader, Joe Thuet. Dave Brown not keeping pace with the leader down the straightaway. Foot, Bittner, then Johnny Wires getting by McLaren. Piercing battling it out with Bowman and the 56 of Maris Del Fox. Down the back straightaway, action further back in the pack now. Brooke Bowman with a 2 back after about almost a 2-month time period being away, battling down the back straightaway with Mike Piercing. Thuet maintaining the number 1 spot with a comfortable edge now over Dave Brown. Heading off of turn 2 down Boeing Helicopter Credit Union, Heritage Moving Systems, and Bennigan's Restaurants. Number 76, the Shaffer Motorsports car, out in front. Lap 10, cross flags halfway for Joe Thuet, your leader. Now Jeff Foot now moving in to challenge Dave Brown for the number 2 spot. Brooke Bowman now waking up here with the number 2. The Rhino Linings, the Delaware race car, got by Mike Piercing. He is now hunted down and passed another car. That's Scott McLaren. Brooke Bowman now is 1 spot away from a top 5 placing. 4 is your leader. Here's Dave Brown getting a little high in turn 4 and Jeff Foot slips the 15 right by him. Dave Brown now making the move back one spot as Jeff Foot is on the gas. Brown now losing ground quickly on Jeff Foot, and here comes Mark Bittner, Mr. Twister. Joe Thuet leading the way down the straightaway. Thuet out in front of the pack over Jeff Foot into the turn. Then we've got the 22 of Chip Brown next in line as they work through the corner. And make that Dave Brown in the Chip Brown car. We'll get that straight. That'll be a few weeks till we get that sorted out. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go for Joe Thuet down the straightaway. 5 more circuits. Dave Brown likes to test the outside groove. He kicks up a rooster tail again down here in turn number 4. Bittner is in 4th. Wires 5th. Bowman up to 6th. Piercing is in the 7th spot. 8th is McLaren. 9th is Rasmussen. And 10th is Mayor's Del Fox, followed by Jim Bewley. Inside the final 5 for Joe Thuet down the straightaway. Joe Thuet out in front of the pack now with the number 76 car. The Shaffer Motorsports entry heading down the back. He'll be heading into some lap traffic now as they work down the back straightaway. Joe Thuet, former Micro Sprint racer, now Jasper Sprint racer in his rookie season. We have had a number of our rookie drivers this year record feature victories in Jasper Sprint action. And a number of drivers have won their first ever sprint car feature this year, including Stevie Schmidt, Mark Bittner, Jim Bewley, Jimmy Wires. Joe Thuet now coming around. 2-lap signal. 2 to go for your leader, Joe Thuet. Warren Alston, guest flagger tonight from the Busch North Series, displaying the 2-lap signal on your leader. Down the back straightaway, Joe Thuet continuing to maintain the number 1 position. No challenge from Jeff Foot, who is comfortably in the number 2 spot. 3rd spot is still Dave Brown. Here comes the white flag. 1 lap to go for the 76 of Joe Thuet. Joe Thuet cruising now in the 5/8 mile for the final circuit as they head down the back straightaway. Thuet running a nice steady race as they work down the back. Mark Bittner braking here on the front straightaway. Here they come, working out of 3 and 4. Is your leader coming to the checkered flag? Joe Thuet, your winner. We'll get a few quick words here with a first-time career winner, Joe Thuet, out of Wilmington, Delaware. This is the one they always remember. We did it for the 2nd time tonight. Come on, guys. We got to hurry up. Hey, Joe Thuet, first ever win.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jeff. First, I'd like to thank the people that came out tonight to see me race, all the fans out here. Also want to thank Tom and Sandy Schaefer, Comcast, Bennigan's, Heritage Moving Systems. I'll tell you, that car felt like it was hooked up on high-speed Comcast internet. I'll tell you, it was hooked up tonight.
I'll tell you, you've been fast a lot of weeks. You had a 2nd, but you haven't had the best of luck. A couple of times you've been challenging for the lead the last couple of weeks. Tonight, you got out front, and we're a rocket ship.
Yeah, the team's done real well setting me up. This is a long wait, though, I'll tell you. I mean, 3 years at the micros, first year in the sprints. Can't believe it, so thank you.
How's it feel?
Awesome. Now I get to see what it looks like up here, so.
Enjoy this one. You earned it. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right, Joe Thuet, first ever win. Let him hear it.
Here we go, guys. And one more.